Hello, I'm Kevin from Crypto MY. In today's episode, let's talk about Cardano price prediction today, and let's stay tuned. So as we know, Cardano smart contract is going to be releasing today at the 12th of September. So I just want to touch a little bit what's going to happen to this smart contract release. As you can see right now on my screen, cryptocurrency price today on September 12th, Cardano up more than 4%. Before even launch of the Alonzo Hardfork, Cardano is already making a move towards the upwards, which is a good startup for Cardano. And I just want to touch with you what's going to happen to this Cardano Alonzo Hardfork. Looking at here, you can see that Cardano Alonzo Hardfork smart contract upgrade will be at 12 September around 21.44, which is 9:44 p.m. at the UTC timing. So 9:44 UTC timing is about 5:30 in the morning for Malaysia zone. What's going to happen is we're going to expect that Cardano, this system, which is the Alonzo Hardfork, is a milestone for ADA as it brings smart contract functionality to Cardano network, allowing it to enter the world of decentralized applications, which is the Dapps and decentralized finance DeFi. Looking at here, you can see that the Cardano community has been waiting for the upcoming update for a while, which is me. I also been waiting for this, and this will actually help to grow the interest in crypto. And this Cardano Hardfork will actually make use of the ADA tokens to buy NFT or to be part of the online games. Cardano is also closely competing with Ethereum blockchain, which comes with the smart contracts features with a mass following in cryptos. So with the latest update, Cardano will also add a smart contract capabilities to its blockchain that will allow two or more parties to transact without the needs for a central force like commercial bank and broker. With the decentralized finance catching up, the use of smart contract will also rise with time. It sounds like it's very technical. To make it more simplified, Cardano is gonna allow developers to make smart contract from Cardano blockchain, which is a good thing, meaning that a lot of developers will have different options when they are creating a token. When they are creating a token in Cardano blockchain, they actually use a EUTXO transaction model. It's different from UTXO, which is a Bitcoin transaction model, and it's different from accounting model. So I don't want to make it so complicated. So EUTXO, okay, let me talk about EUTXO. This I actually found out from the forums. It's very much more simplified to understand what is EUTXO all about. So ETH fees is charged even for failed transactions. So it means when you do any transactions in Ethereum blockchain, let's say if I send 1 Ethereum to you with a very low gas fees, I will have a high percentage of getting failed. Yeah. So when I get failed, I will get charged even it's failed. So but in this EUTXO, your fees is only collected if your transactions is succeeds. So this alone is huge. This is a very important, and this is I actually very agreed on this person comment, because this is very huge, especially when you are doing a huge transactions or you're doing small transactions. It actually a game changer for this EUTXO model. So this smart contract developed in this EUTXO model is much more dependable, reliable than the account model. ETH is using account model, if you guys don't know about that. And you can see here, we know that ETH only went for account model because they could not think of any way to smart contract to works with the Bitcoin UTXO model. So Bitcoin is actually using UTXO model, and Cardano is using Bitcoin model, and extend from there, it upgraded from what is Bitcoin model is using. So it's actually a upgrade version of the UTXO. That's why you call it extended UTXO model. So this function itself is actually very good, and it helps a lot of people, and it helps to grow the Cardano ecosystem in future. By looking at the chart, okay, let's just look at the chart, what's gonna happen to Cardano tomorrow. And right now I'm looking at the daily time frame. As you can see here, this is daily chart. Cardano managed to close above this resistance zone yesterday. Whether or not is it considered an uptrend, I would say that it haven't confirmed yet. Why? Because looking at this moving average line 20, it doesn't seem that the candlestick managed to close above this moving average line 20, even though it closed above this resistance zone, but doesn't mean it has a confirmation yet to close or to go above where is it right now. Looking at the RSI, it seems like it's still not having a very bullish signal. It's still consolidating around this area. So I might think tomorrow there will be no much big changes to Cardano once they release the Alonzo Hardfork. Okay, why? Because I believe that most of the developers or most of the investors will wait and see whether is this smart contract or is this Alonzo Hardfork will be successful, or it will have a lot of problem when developers start using it. So I believe that it will take time for Cardano to go even higher based on fundamental. So don't expect too much. During the launch, you will see a huge gap all the way to $4, $5. Yes, it might happen, it has a possibility, but based on my understanding, I don't think that it's gonna happen straight away until people start to test it out, see any good thing about it. Is it any advantages of using this UTXO model? Okay, so I believe that the Cardano tomorrow might go all the way up to $3, and then it might just, or maybe it will just fluctuate around this area. It closes right above this resistance zone, so right now this candlestick might just float around this area even though the Alonzo is launched tomorrow. Okay, I might be wrong, I might be right, but based on my understanding, I rather not give so much hope to people that because of tomorrow is the big day of ADA, so ADA might go all-time high like $4, $5, $10, $20. It will not happen straight away. It will take some time to grow. So maybe I'm gonna believe that it might take a month or a week or maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks for the market to grow constantly. Based on my understanding, Mary Hardfork does the same thing. If you ever heard of Mary Hardfork, during the Hardfork itself, it doesn't have any strong bullish movement. Despite it actually went all the way down, and then after a few weeks later, then it only strike all the way up like skyrocket. So I think it's gonna happen similarly to what's gonna happen tomorrow. So it might go all the way down, creating a FOMO during the hard fork. Then after that, it will slowly skyrocket all the way to $4, $5, $6 or whatsoever. Putting the Fibonacci retracement right here. So if we pull the highest high to the lowest low right here, the recent one, you can see that right now at this Fibonacci retracement, Cardano is kind of struggle to close above this blue zone, which is the 0.618 line and also the 0.786 line. So let's say if Cardano managed to just close above this blue zone, meaning that it closed above this 0.786 line, then most likely, yeah, I could conclude that it could rise all the way to this $3.10. Then it could even rise to the $3.50, making an all new time high again. So this is what actually gonna happen based on technical analysis. Looking at the 4-hour chart, you can see this is a very obvious movement right now that Cardano is heading to. So Cardano, this support line, this 0.382 line, is act as a support area, whereby you can see that when Cardano fails to close above this blue zone, it just go all the way back down to this area. So right now, Cardano will do some minor fluctuation around this area, maybe tonight before the Alonzo Hardfork, it will just rise all the way up. Nobody knows, but based on my understanding, I think that Cardano will do a consolidation around this area, even until the smart contract is launched. So I believe that it will start to just move around this area for people to test out. So when it successfully, people start to give good comments and brings a lot of developers coming in, then slowly we can see Cardano making a new all-time high, going all above this $3 area. Yeah, based on RSI, it seems like it's very bullish on 4-hour time frame. This is closing above 53 right now. It was around 50 area, but let's say if it breaks below, which is close below, then you could see that Cardano could go even lower. But right now, looks like the RSI is making a U-turn. You can see here right now it's making a U-turn also. So that if let's say it makes a U-turn right this area, which is the support area, then you could see a reversal pattern that could make Cardano could go all the way up again. Something to take note, and I don't want you guys to expect so much tomorrow launch. Yes, even though it has a high chance to go all new time high, or it has the chance to just fluctuate around this area, or it has a chance to go even lower. Don't put so much expectation, because I believe that whenever some news come out, some rumors came out, a lot of people will start to like FOMO buying in and whatsoever. Based on my opinion, if you say that, oh, should I buy now? If you don't have Cardano in your bags, then I think this price, this area, $2.50 area to $2.40 area is the best time for you to buy, based on what I see right now, based on this technical analysis, if Cardano managed to go even lower later. But let's say if it doesn't, then I believe that this area, this green zone area, is actually a good time for you to buy. If you want to hold more ADA, or you want to refill more ADA, it's up to you. But hopefully tomorrow is the day that Cardano could change the world, and it could make an all new time high in Cardano ecosystem and Cardano market. So I think that's all for today's episode. If you like my episode today, remember to click like, share, and subscribe. Gonna see you guys soon, and goodbye.